Hey, welcome. This is the Community Roundtable. I'm Mike. I'm here with Vinny, Rick, and don't know the other person.
Jesse.
Anyways, uh,
Jesse.
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 All right. Well, today we're gonna try and get banned, but not for saying anything offensive. Vinny's gonna be playing an import game, and we're just gonna talk about shit.
See, that was pretty
I'll
good.
give you a solid 7.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Community Roundtable. As you heard, Mike, I'm joined by Rick, aka Wild Paparazzi, Jesse, and Mike himself. And today I'm going to show you the game that this one right here. I don't know what it is. I looked nothing into it. I heard it's like a dating simulator, whatever. We'll see.
Oh, Persona.
Shut up, asshole. All right, so it's been a while. We haven't done one of these in quite some time now. Everyone's been busy. Damn, those flowers look fucking real as hell. Holy shit. So I figured tonight anyone can jump in. Let's talk about some video games. What are you playing now? What are you excited for? What have you beaten this year so far? What's your game of the year so far? So, whoever would like to go first, take the mic here.
I'll start out by saying that I have been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla on Game Pass, and it's been pretty fun. And then I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, man, I really don't have a lot of time to play through this whole game. It's like a 60+ hour game, from what I'm being told.
Oh,
so I was
Valhalla?
like, you know what? Yeah.
Valhalla was the last Assassin's Creed game I liked.
So here's the thing. I started it, and it is fun. But then I was like, you know what? I want to play as a pirate. So I fucking went. I'm playing Black Flag right now, which is fucking dope because I like.
To be fair,
Edward,
Black Flag's a better game.
Yeah, I like Edward Kenway there. He's pretty sweet.
I will say it's crazy to me that Ubisoft is capable of making decent fucking games.
Yeah, I just wish they would fucking get back to doing some Splinter Cell shit, you know?
Dude, I'd kill for
Absolutely. There's such a lack of games like that out there right now, I think.
Yeah, they should bring back Michael Ironside as the voice of Sam Fisher. That would be a great day. Great day in the gaming community.
I'm hoping because I hear Death Stranding 2 is supposed to have a lot more focus on like stealth stuff. So I'm hoping between that and the Metal Gear remake that's gonna kick up like more interest in stealth games, and we'll hopefully start seeing more.
You know what I'm excited for? Semi-stealth, semi-action, semi-zombie is the remake, the remaster of Days Gone. $10 coming out.
And it looks really nice. April. I'll give them credit too because like I finally played the Horizon Zero Dawn one because that one's $10 too if you have the game.
Yeah, how was it?
Totally different game. Like it's so much like everything's like smoothed out and it's so prettier. It looks better than Forbidden West does in my opinion, which is kind of crazy.
Damn.
But everyone knows I am a very hardcore fan of Horizon Zero Dawn is like top 3 PS4 games to me, so I will defend that game. I think Ghost of Tsushima was better though.
Oh, okay.
Put that on the record. Ghost of Tsushima was better than Horizon Zero Dawn by like a mile.
A lot of people are comparing Assassin's Creed Shadow to Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima destroys it, 100 to 1.
Man.
I haven't played either.
You play Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima is pretty cute. Pretty cute.
I don't know. I didn't really strike me as something I feel I'd be interested in.
It's a very it's a game with a really serious tone.
Mm-hmm.
Which I know the games you like. It's nowhere in the realm of stuff that you like.
There are some games that I like that are more serious, but yeah. I mean, like I've been telling you lately, it's just nonstop in Yakuza.
nonstop. Yakuza. I've
Speaking
never
of-
played any of those games.
I
speaking
will
of-
say so far, that fucking Pirates in Hawaii game, holy shit.
I was just about to say, speaking of that,
As of
I,
right now, that's my best of this year so far.
I went on my way to platinum that game because I was having way too much fun.
It's so fun.
You know, I also went on my way to platinum with a buddy. Split Fiction.
What's that? Oh, how's that game?
I liked it. I know Jesse played it too.
Yeah, I just played until last
What did
night.
you think of it?
I think it's the best game from that studio.
I think
I really liked it.
like gameplay wise, absolutely. I don't know what it
Yeah.
is about A Way Out, man. I think A Way Out is like I love the story.
Yeah, I mean, A Way Out definitely has the best story, but
But you want to talk gameplay though, like, dude, some of
Yeah.
those scenes, like the references, the hidden levels, that hidden
Yeah.
laser hell level.
yeah, I heard about it, but I didn't personally do that.
Don't unless you want to go insane. There's no trophy for it, so it's useless.
No, I know. Yeah, we did platinum it last night, me and the wife. So
So good.
that the cold potato trophy was pretty.
That
annoying,
drove me
but-
insane, dude.
Yeah.
I should have just did that trophy with because you would have been able to do it a lot faster than the guy I was playing it with. I was like, can you like just follow a simple set of instructions?
Right.
I thought it was good. It was like a 9 out of 10. That was good.
Yeah, no, I
Nice.
think it was really good too. Yeah, I agree with that too. I'd say it's like a 9 out of 10. Because I really do like It Takes Two a lot too.
That was another like
But
I loved It Takes Two. Like, I don't know, all of his even Brothers. Like I liked Brothers when it came out too.
yeah, I mean, I'd say as an all-around game, it's still an amazing game. But A Way Out was the only one that's really like, aside from the story and especially obviously the twist being crazy. Aside
Hmm.
from those things, I was expecting way more. Like the fact that you don't get into like a gunfight or anything like that until like so far into the game, and just like the premise, I thought there was just gonna be more action, but there really wasn't. So that's the only thing that kind of bummed me out. That's makes that one not as good as all the other games, but it does have the best story. But yeah, I mean, definitely the gameplay. For gameplay, the last two were definitely the best, and then
Oh,
Split
yeah.
Fiction was the best. I also
Especially
like
Go ahead.
Split Fiction had amazing puzzles too.
Mhm. I like the last section of the game a lot.
Yeah, it also had really good boss fights too.
It was good. I recommend it.
What game was that? The one that had a good
Fiction.
boss fight?
Split Fiction.
Yeah, I've seen some clips on it. Looks awesome.
That's fuck the Oscars.
Yeah, the fuck the Oscars guy.
That guy. Hell yeah.
Mhm.
I love that the very next year after he did that, he's like, you know me, fuck the Oscars.
Also, obviously without spoiling anything, but the last chapter of that game makes me is what makes me not shocked that it didn't come to anything but PS5 and Series X.
Yeah, that whole last section
Is it-
was like fucking long.
Yeah.
Is it just like fucked up or?
No, it's
Well,
it's the way the game
well,
is made.
Again, without spoiling anything, it has to render a lot of stuff at the same time.
Okay.
And it's crazy because it would be impossible. I think it would probably be impossible to put that game on last gen, like any of the last gen, or some of the
Fucking break your
mechanics alone.
Switch.
Yeah. This is definitely a game I don't think is ever gonna come to Switch, unless the Switch 2 is more capable of
I think-
the mechanics of the game.
I think even then the Switch 2 probably would fucking struggle hard with it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just judging by the fact like that the current Switch, I mean, just playing um, Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Mhm.
I mean,
Oh.
you're basically bricking your Switch doing that, you know. That's not really like a
Oh my god,
super
titty
intense
game?
game.
Yeah, we're playing a titty game. This is the new Dead or Alive game.
Oh boy. Let me tune in because I don't even know
So
what you're
so far,
looking
what
at.
I've gathered, so
I don't know what
like
you're
I
looking at
said,
either.
I knew this game was coming out, but I specifically didn't look at anything because I knew it wasn't gonna be like the other extreme games. So I have a feeling I run a resort and I have to hire a bunch of big titty women to work for me. I think that's what this game is.
Is this actually like Dead or Alive?
It's the the characters are in it.
So they've just taken the Dead or Alive characters
And they
they're
added,
like,
they
here,
made
run a
like
bar.
they made like new ones too. Like you run a resort, I think. I think that's what
boy.
I've gathered so far. I've only played the game for 11 minutes.
Is it all in Japanese? I assume.
No, it's not English subtitles, which is.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
But it's got I think 4 new characters.
I love that we're getting these consistently, and yet like actual Dead or Alive is just nowhere to be
Dude,
seen.
actual Dead or Alive is fucking dead. Sadly, Dead or Alive 6 like,
Rip.
wrecked that. Where can you get this? Well, if you live here, you can get it from my store, or you can get it from like PlayAsia. I have to give them credit. The graphics are fucking ridiculous. This game
He
looks
says I love titty game.
I love titty games too. That's why I buy them. Holy shit!
What do you like? What systems is that on?
It's only on PlayStation 5.
Just PS5? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
as
they
far
don't
as I
have
know.
that.
There might be a PS4 version, but I'm not sure.
Oh, that one didn't come to the Switch.
No. You know what the people want? What the people want is titties. And yes, I live here. I will get game from you. That's right. You come to my store. You buy from me. At least when it comes to imports, I actually can't believe they got this game in. I was gonna show you another game I got, but it was less. I got the Bleach game, but it's way less interesting than this game. But speaking of the Switch, there was a direct this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know you
What
were
I missed.
saying,
What
what are you
is-
guys excited for this year? It's not coming out until next year, but that Tamagotchi Life, holy shit! I'm so happy that they're doing that.
No, I'm happy. There's people that are happy for that game, but I really could give no fucks about that game.
Yeah, well, I
Same.
figured. I figured.
I really like, and on the flip side, you know what I'm excited for that's coming out next year? They're making another fucking Rhythm Heaven game.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same
Yeah,
thing.
that too. That's
Rhythm Heaven.
that'll be fucking sick.
Metroid looks okay. I mean, I'm not the biggest Prime fan. Everyone knows that. I think it looks fine.
Yeah,
Also,
but you know what?
Still no
I am
release
happy
date.
that they're doing it.
Pokemon looks fun.
That
I think
gives me hope.
the new mechanic they're introducing there with Night and Day is neat.
I feel like they showed the exact same thing that they showed last month for Pokemon. No.
I didn't look at it. Those
I
are
feel
some
like
big
Nintendo-
titties.
For a while has been sitting on a lot of like older IPs and just doing nothing with them. I think it's a bigger issue with Sega, but it is nice to see them picking some of that shit back up and being like, you know, making something new.
I thought Patapon. Dude, I'm excited for Patapon.
Yeah.
You're a PlayStation guy. You've already been able to play that for like 7 years.
I know. I want to play it even more though.
Well, it's on the PS5.
I want more people to play Patapon so we get a good new one.
That's fair enough.
Fuck yeah.
I had mixed feelings about Everybody's Golf. I think it looks awful.
Yeah.
I got excited when I saw the name, and then I saw the graphics, and I went, it looks worse. How'd they make it look worse?
I think it's funny that there's a bunch of IPs that were traditionally exclusive to PlayStation that are making their way to the Switch.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, Saga Frontier 2 is neat.
Mm-hmm.
The one game that I was looking at too, I would wait for it to come to PlayStation. I would probably wouldn't play it on the Switch though. Was the Rift of the Necrodancer? Looked pretty.
Oh yeah, yep.
Dude, this game. This fucking game, oh my god. I have to actually control the camera because my character will move his head on his own.
So you keep trying to stare at
Yep,
her tits.
yep.
That's funny.
I just got yelled at.
By the character?
Yeah.
That's funny.
My eyes are up here, you know. Nah, I don't think. Rick, what are you excited for?
New games?
Yeah.
Well, I just saw that one. I just saw the trailer for it. Was that Marvel Cosmic?
Oh, the beat 'em up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that looks
looked
sweet.
really
Plays
cool.
Nova.
Yeah, I
That
saw
looks
it's like
fun.
it's like what? Nova, Storm, Cap,
Nova
Spider-Man,
Storm,
Venom.
Wolverine, Venom, and then I also saw there's a character select screen. So it looks like they announced 7, but I think there's 8 more characters that you can play as or something. Looked really
That sounds
cool.
about right, yeah.
And it's the same guys that made Shredder's Revenge.
Okay.
So that's going to be pretty cool. And I really like that game because that was, you could do combos and shit. And,
Jesus
it was actually
Christ.
progression and stuff.
Keep whipping the fucking camera around.
It keeps moving on its own. I can't help it. I don't know what it wants me to actually aim at.
Boobs.
Like, boobs and legs, apparently.
But yeah, that
Jesus
game looks
Christ,
pretty
dude.
cool.
I love that you're just trying to pay attention to the fucking dialogue and the camera's fighting you the whole time.
Yeah, there's like no point in reading it. I also like how the one character is like a foot taller than the other one, and they made it they had to make it noticeable.
Yeah, and it looks like the one on the right is just staring straight ahead, like not even looking down at her.
Fuck you, bitch, you work for me.
Nobody asked you. Fuck you. Man,
It is not what I expected it to be, though. This is
I gotta
actually
get
like
help.
kind of interesting because I'm used to these games being like a fighting game, or you play volleyball,
Mhm.
and that's it.
Yeah, so it is neat, definitely, to see them take that and make something completely different.
Oh god, I have to more. This was not reading. Back to the beat 'em up.
Yeah.
I agree, Rick. I think it looks sick.
It looks awesome.
Fuck yeah.
I'm actually like a big fan of like these nostalgic, like going back to like pixel art and shit like that.
hmm
I think it looks really, really good though. Did you play the Power Rangers one? I'm just curious.
The newest
I-
one, I didn't
I
because
did.
Jesse did, and he kind of like warned me.
Oh, what's
Yeah,
up with that?
It's not Shredder's Revenge. I'll warn you that. It's pretty bare bones. There's no there's no combos. It's just kind of like a jump and punch kind of beat 'em up. There are I will say there are cool segments where you do like control like they're like individual like dinos and like do like shoot 'em up sections and stuff, kind of like
Mhm.
Star Fox style stuff. But
Yeah.
They do like because like I think it's at the beginning or the end of each chapter you kind of do that, and then the boss fights are in that style, and then you do end up inside the Megazord and like fight bosses that way. But it's it's super simple and like like the first like time or two you're like, oh, this is actually really cool, and then like you see that
Yeah, and then it gets old after that.
it gets old after that, and then like the actual standard just beat 'em up of it, like I said, it's super bare bones and boring, and yeah, they could have done so much more with it because it. I don't think it's made by I'm pretty sure it's not made by the Shredder's Revenge people, but they try to make it look and feel like it's so much, but it's just so boring.
Yeah.
It's not as good in comparison. Because I also do really like Shredder's Revenge, and like some of the I you know, as like from like you know, growing up with the Genesis and playing all those like really
Yeah.
good beat 'em ups, I've always been a fan of beat 'em ups too. So I really do like a lot of the beat 'em up revival stuff, especially since a lot of them like to look and feel like older ones. But yeah, the Power Rangers ones, that Power Ranger one definitely does fall short,
Yeah.
especially for $35. Somebody,
damn.
yeah, somebody gave me a PlayStation currency card for Christmas, so I was just like,
Mhm.
I don't really feel like I'm the one spending money on this, so
Yeah.
I said the hell with it, and then I was like, this is a $15 game at best. I don't know why it's $35.
What
Yeah.
the fuck is going? Is this a cutscene?
Yep.
So that's the other part that's crazy to me is it's
No
like,
idea what's going on.
Me
it's
either.
it's also $15 more than Shredder's Revenge. Because if I remember correctly, Shredder's Revenge was only like $20.
Yeah, it was $20 at launch.
Yeah, so I don't know what they were thinking, and it's super short. I mean, most beat 'em ups are, but I think that one was like
Yeah.
shorter than normal. It's
Yeah.
like 2
I
or
think it's
3
for
hours.
replayability, but yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, yeah, the hope and intent was probably there, but it doesn't really have any replayability.
No, dang.
Yeah. Other than if you want to, other than if you wanted to play as all the different Power Rangers, but they don't really do. None of them really do anything different, other than when they're in like those flying sections, because they're in their own individual ones. So they like some of them are land ones, some of them are flying ones, and they do like have their own abilities and like shooting style and everything. But other than that, them just the standard beat 'em up levels, they're all identical. It's just a different you're just a different color,
Right.
pretty much. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any other games that I'm like, fuck, that looks awesome. I can't wait to play it. I don't know,
Mine's
man.
still just Doom.
Doom.
Oh yeah, Doom. Yeah, that one looks good. That's gonna be day one Game Pass, I believe.
Yeah, I pre-ordered the $100 version. So played a couple days early.
I mean, right now I've been playing a lot of like Mortal Kombat pretty much every day, and then Cole and I are going to be starting a Bloodborne co-op playthrough this weekend because I think it's the 10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
10 years.
10-year anniversary of the game Sony forgot they owned.
Which is fucking dumb. They should do something with it. Game's so good.
It's just crazy. Easy money, dude. There'd be such easy money for them.
Yeah. It would be. I would say it's my favorite FromSoft game.
Oh, yeah.
Just everything about it is awesome. You like the dark aesthetic, the weapons. I do wish there was more weapons in it, like more trick weapons, but, you know, for the time it was awesome.
I just want 60 frames.
Yeah.
I am excited for Night Rain. Told Cole I'd play it with him if he picks it up.
Yeah.
I like the beta. I got to play it. It was fun.
It's gonna be a roguelike. Is that kind of like
Yeah, it's
the
like
deal
a
that we're going?
3-player roguelike survival game.
I really want to play that Pac-Man Metroidvania.
Yeah, that earlier when I saw that today, it looks sick too. Especially when you turn into like the giant mech thing.
What? Oh, I just saw it was on sale for like $17, and I didn't know anything about it, but it looked pretty cool. It was a roguelike called like Raven's Watch or
Oh,
something.
I
like
have
that.
It's pretty solid.
Is it good?
Think
It looks cool.
think
You play
Hades.
as yeah, it's Hades, but you play as like Little Red Robin Hood or
Yeah.
not Riding Hood,
Riding Hood.
and what like other like mythical creatures or fairy tale creatures.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I
Yeah,
did
it
play
looks cool.
Hades 2. Hades 2 is good too. Played it on the early access on Steam.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. I dumped a ton of hours into Hades. That game was sweet. It was my first roguelike.
Sorry. Beat it with every weapon.
Did you guys see the free games coming out on PlayStation?
No, I haven't seen it
Yeah,
yet.
I saw him. Yeah,
RoboCop, Rogue City, and then Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and then there was some other game I never heard of, but the RoboCop one looked cool.
RoboCop was a blast.
It's gonna be free this month. Oh shit!
the third game. I'm pretty sure the third game was a Digimon game.
Oh, what, like Cyber Sleuth or
Oh
whatever?
yeah,
Yeah, it's Cyber
Digimon
Sleuth.
Stories or something like that.
Yeah,
Oh shit! Sorry, I'm just hacking my way through Yarnum right now.
You're good. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to be even doing. And also trying to think of what else. Like, oh, there's that, what the hell's that? Claire Obscure RPG coming up too.
What one? Sorry.
Like Claire Obscure Expedition 33 or something like that.
Mm.
yeah, my buddy's really excited for that.
Haven't heard anything about that.
Oh, Rick, you're gonna want to try the demo of it. There's a demo. That first Berserker game is amazing.
The cover art looks sick.
So the demo is about 4 hours long, and if you like the game and buy it, your save will carry over, and you'll start from there.
That's a good fucking
It's
length
a
for.
long demo.
Yeah.
Just came out today.
Yeah, it's a solid game. It's not totally a Souls game, but it has Souls pieces.
Okay. Souls like.
Yeah, very pretty. Graphics are crazy. And there's that that Tides of Annihilation. That game looked crazy too, but I don't think that's coming out this year.
Tides of Annihilation. I don't recall that one.
What the fuck? Turn into a rhythm game?
gonna say, didn't the metaphor demo wasn't the metaphor demo like 6 hours?
Yeah, it was a long time.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know. I pushed her against the wall.
God damn. So it went from
I don't know, dude.
boob simulator to domestic abuse simulator.
I don't know. I got good scores on these ones. This score, I only took a picture of her tits and it
That
gave
was
me 1
really
star.
weird.
So you have to take. Okay, so I run a resort. I had to hire 6 girls, and now I have to take pictures of them and submit them to some contest. What? I just want to play volleyball.
We played volleyball, man. Oh, so, Vin, how much did you spend on this game?
For me, it cost me $48. I paid cost.
$48 for titty game.
Buy them clothes from the office.
Sounds like a fucking steal to me.
There's a museum. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Where are the bikinis? Which is the real question. I ain't rich enough for. Oh my god! Of course they'd have a fucking switcher to take their shoes off. God damn it!
Well, dang. Sounds like a real quality game.
Oh man, those are some realistic looking feet. Jesus Christ, get that out of here! It's fucking.
What the fuck?
Jesus
Some fucking
Christ,
toesies.
dude.
I tune out of the fucking stream for 1 second.
Benny's looking at feet.
It's so weird. God, get that out of here.
Fucking Quentin Tarantino game.
Back asking.
How much is that one?
Said sus.
Watch is what? This game's weird. I like the elevator music in the office though.
I hear some.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
there you
had
go.
to.
There it is. I was waiting. I knew he was gonna do something. It was gonna be that, or it was gonna be some moist critical fucking bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be the jump scare. It's gonna be like, whoop! Scared you, didn't I? Fucking coward.
He's pulling his cock out!
Jesus Christ.
There you go.
Go to hell.
She's pulling her feet out.
She's pulling her feet out. Oh, they give you. Okay, so you actually have a goal list. Take a photo of each and make sure one of them's smiling and not miserable. I can totally do that.
ってまだ寝てるしオーナーさん朝ですよ
Bitch, why are you in my room? I didn't tell you to come in.
はいはいおはよう朝起こすのなんてサポーターのお仕事じゃないんだけど明日からはちゃんと
But
So,
So back to the pirate Yakuza game. So I wouldn't have done it
Mhm.
if Mike didn't tell me about it. So there's a side quest in that game
Yeah.
where
I
you
know it.
you literally watch a like 2 hour long dating show. And the characters from the game are in it, but it's their real life actors. And it was one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen.
So fucking weird. And the crazy thing for me is it's like the highest quality they've done something
Dude,
like
it's
that
so-
at.
And like you can pick like, what do I say? And you tell him what to say, and you can make him sound like a total asshole or like jackass. And then it
Regardless of what you do, too, he fucks it up.
and then it goes back into the game, and you're at a bar, and you walk around, and all the girls are like, "Yeah, I don't know what happened. He's like a fucking idiot.
He's a weirdo.
I don't like him."
And then
that
they'll go
much."
into a little short cutscene of like how he fucked up with each individual chick. I think at the end of it, they all end up falling in love with Majima.
Such a weird game. The ending was funny. Like the end of the game, I was like, "Huh, it's interesting."
I didn't find the end of the game funny. Like
No, not
At
funny.
least
I mean, just like it was
post credits.
an interesting ending to the game.
The way that Majima kind of, well, you know what? I'm not gonna spoil it. Just in case there's anyone that hasn't like played it or finished or whatever.
Great game, 9 out of 10.
That's one of the few titles where I feel like I could literally just fuck around for days playing that and not get bored of it.
That's pretty much what I did with the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't stop
Well,
playing.
you were
it.
telling me you went and did every side quest available to the point where by the time you got through like the second chapter, everything was so fucking easy because you were already at like max level.
Yeah, I was just having too much fun, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of the things you get to do, I'm just like, this game's ridiculous. Like, it's like, hey, there's like criminals running around. Can you go beat the piss out of them? And we'll pay you. I went and beat up every single one of
Yup.
them. And I took their money. And then there's a whole Dragon Ball reference, and it's like, go find the balls, and I'm like, okay. Fucking
Well, the
Christ.
RPG ones, they've got that whole fucking Pokemon thing going.
Yeah, the Sujimon.
The last one specifically, there's a class you can have for Ichiban, where you can fucking summon them like they're Pokemon to do your attacks.
But I say like the pirate stuff, they nailed that shit, man. That was actually a ton of fun.
Mm-hmm. And it fits with him too.
Yeah. Although my ship was mounted with laser beams. Because I could afford them when I shouldn't have been
Yeah, I
able
had
to.
lasers on mine.
What the fuck?
I will say one of the cooler aspects of it to me is the whole like fucking costume thing,
Fuck?
where you can
I
Customize.
broke it.
each individual piece of clothing.
There we go. Oh,
I thought that was pretty cool. They don't really do that, so I'd definitely like to see that carry over into the next one.
Jesse, what have you been playing?
The
Other than Split Fiction.
just yeah, I was gonna say I just finished Split Fiction. I don't know the last thing I actually played all the way through. I started a handful of games and then kind of got bored of them. Like I did start Arcade Paradise, but got kind of bored of like the actual like running and the actual running a laundromat portion of the game.
Yeah, I knew there was some like weird thing about that game.
Yeah, I mean the concept's cool. Like you know, your start is just some 19-year-old like inherits like a kid's a family laundromat, and then there just happens to be a couple arcade cabinets in the back room, and you realize that you make more money from the arcade cabinets than doing the laundry, and then eventually I know the premises eventually go on to like build more of an arcade than like the side stuff that you do throughout the game, but you do have to do that stuff to make money to like build the arcade. So you actually have to do laundry for like 12, not 12, it's like 12 minutes of real life time, but it's like 12-hour shifts of working on actual laundromat stuff. Like you actually have to wash clothes and all that stuff to make the money, and then you buy more cabinets and stuff like that. So that aspect of the game got kind of boring quick, so I had to put it down. And then I just started Freedom Planet 2, but I didn't get crazy far into that. And yeah, and then before all that, I wasn't. I think it was still just the same games we were talking about the last time we did this. I did finish, and I finished and platinumed the PS5 remake of Last of Us, and then I did Sonic and Shadow Generations, got the platinum for that, and the Shadow Generations portion of it was really good. It just had a pretty tough platinum. Some of the S ranks and stuff were pretty annoying.
Got a little bit of that Sega jank in it.
Actually, I'll say Shadow Generations is probably the most polished Sonic game ever. Like I didn't notice any bugs in Shadow Generations. No, nothing felt unfair. I wasn't like falling off or dying a lot to stupid broken mechanics. It's just the issue with S ranking the levels in Shadow Generations is like the first time you play through the levels, like all the levels are like 5+ minutes long until you like learn the routes and where you know before you go fast the second time around. A lot of the first times around, the stages could take a while. Some of the boss fights are challenging. The open world is definitely from like 100%ing it aspect. The open world can get a little annoying too, because there's like little collectibles everywhere, and then there's every stage and challenge, not even just standard stages, but the challenge stages have like collectibles you have to find, and there's like 200 collectibles or something like that in that game. Just mind you, this is just Shadow Generations. You have to 100% Shadow.
Yeah.
You have to 100% Shadow and Sonic Generations for the platinum. It's just the Shadow Generations portion of it took me so long. Because Sonic Generations, I know like the back of my hand. Like I did all that like when the game first came out, and then I put off Shadow Generations because of how much stuff there is, which is crazy because the actual story and levels are shorter than Sonic Generations. There's only I think 6 stages with 2 acts and then like 4 or 5 boss fights. But just trying to collect everything and S rank everything is the time consuming thing. It's an open world. Shadow Generations is 100% like the best way I could compare it to something is what Bowser's Fury was for the Super Mario 3D World.
3D World, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty identical. It's like it's a open, kind of. It's not a super open world map or anything. It's decent sized, about the same size as Bowser's Fury's map, and there's all sorts of stuff you can do in the map itself, which is more tedious and time consuming than the actual stages themselves. So it was all in all, it was fun. There was a couple things that were frustrating, like doing the final boss without taking any damage, and some of the time trials and like the, because once you beat the game, you can go into like a distorted version of it, and that there's like a bunch of like hard mode challenges for what was in like the main world.
Still gotta play that.
Yeah, it's really good. I actually really enjoy Shadow Generations. And like I said, it's super polished for being. It definitely looks like they put a lot of effort into that being like its own thing, and just giving us Sonic Generations on top of it. I am I am a little disappointed because they had so much hype behind last year being like the year of Shadow, and they just incorporated them in the newest
One
movie
thing.
and dropped a game for them, and then they're like, there you go, there's your year of Shadow.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah, and then I think it was 2 weeks ago, I did replay Sayonara Wild Arts because it got a PS5 version, and that's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite indie games. No,
It feels like to me I don't know if this is correct, but I'm pretty sure they waited until like more than half of the fucking year was over to announce that anyways.
no, yeah, they definitely did, and the game
Which is
itself.
insane.
Yeah, the game itself came out late too. It came out in October. So, and then the movie came out in December. So, the two things that were quote unquote
Here's the quarter year of Shadow.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I don't know, maybe they did more stuff that I didn't notice. Like they probably like did like some stupid like clothing collab or something that I don't know about. But it was
Oh,
underwhelming.
he's gonna be in this racing game.
Yeah, yeah. It was a very thing that they were trying to build a lot of hype of. It just reminded me of like, because I mean, to be fair, Nintendo did the same shit with that the Year of Luigi thing. They didn't really do much with that
Mhm.
either. So I guess I should have expected it, but I don't know. I don't know.
They did a little more at least.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you had that Mario and Luigi game, and then Super Luigi U or whatever.
Yeah, that's also then they is that the year they did Dr. Luigi too? I think maybe.
Yeah,
So
and basically reskinned a bunch of Mario shit to have Luigi, and then fucking.
yeah. Which would have been cool too.
Let me look this up.
I think the smartest and coolest thing they could have done, even if it was just a direct port, was they should have put Sonic Adventure 2 on current consoles. I think that that should have been like a given if they were trying to really celebrate like the Year of Shadow. It's kind of insane that they didn't do anything with Sonic Adventure 2. Because that
I
would
don't
have
know
me
if
hyped.
Dark Moon counts for Year of Luigi. It might have been just before. Oh, yeah, I think it did. Yeah, so Dark
Yeah, that
Moon
makes
as
sense.
well.
Yeah. Which is cool, because Luigi's Mansion games are usually pretty good. I mean, Dark Moon's mediocre compared to the other two, but all
Oh,
three
yeah.
of them are pretty solid in their own right. But yeah, I just think the biggest misstep was not doing anything with Sonic Adventure 2 if they really wanted to celebrate
Mhm.
Shadow.
Or even fucking Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Type thing.
I mean, less people probably would have wanted that, but it still would have been cool. It would have given them an excuse to port one more Sonic game to current consoles. But
Mhm.
because I mean, I'm a
think it
huge
would have
Sonic
been
fan.
nice.
I would have taken any Sonic game that featured Shadow. Well, except for I don't give a shit about Sonic Heroes, but
Yeah.
that's
A
the
lot of
only.
people are talking about how they want a fucking remake of Heroes, and it's like, really?
Yeah,
Of all the
Heroes.
titles?
Heroes is painfully mediocre. Like I honestly like Shadow the Hedgehog more than Sonic Heroes.
Me too.
Because I think Shadow the Hedgehog had a lot of good ideas. It's obviously
Like cursing.
yeah.
Guns.
Yeah, I thought the hero and dark like paths you could take, and like the multiple different endings, and like the multiple different paths throughout the story is really cool. And like,
Hmm.
sure, I guess him having weapons is kind of cool, but they should have focused more on like some of the other stuff, like the fact that all the stages feel exactly the same.
I like that Knuckles said shit. I remember playing that like when it came out, and God, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
even
same.
know how fucking young I was, but I heard him say shit, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, I was definitely I think that's another reason Shadow the Hedgehog a lot when it came out, because I was definitely a teenager when that came out, so I was in the angsty, edgy phase where I was like, it was pretty sick. Obviously now it's very cringe, but at the time
It came out
I
in
thought it was cool.
November
2005.
2005, so I would have been like fucking 6.
Yeah, I would have been.
This little first grade me was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, I would have been 14 at the time, so it makes sense why I liked it.
Mhm.
And honestly, again, that was the first thing to come out since Sonic Heroes, and I was just like, I just don't want to be playing Sonic Heroes anymore. Because even when that was like a new game and I was like way younger, I did not like that game. I think all the team stuff was dumb.
Mhm.
Bro, only in Dead or Alive would you play a fucking mini
I
game like
remember.
this.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Just doing sit-ups.
Fucking god damn it.
Literally, the whole point is, hey, look, jiggle physics.
Holy
Have you?
shit. Oh, there's a special chapter, boys. Oh god.
There you go.
Have any of you guys played Sayonara Wild Heart?
I did when it came
No.
out. That game. I love the art style.
I love the game. It's one of my favorite indie games.
Oh, I get to pick a
I,
swimsuit. Oh, now we're playing Dead or Alive. Let's go.
Yeah, when I saw that it came to the PlayStation Plus, I was like, oh, cool. Oh, I'm glad more people get to play that. And then I like looked at the catalog, and it said upgrade to PS5 version for free. And I was like, oh, it got a PS5 version?
Fuck yeah. It's
Trophies
always
are
nice
good,
to see
but-
when they do something like that, and just like out of nowhere, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it happens to me all the time. I just browse some. It's usually with like crappy indie games. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll add it, or something I probably won't ever play again. But yeah, every once in a while, when something free pops up, I'm like, cool.
I like free things.
What pisses me off is when there's stuff that there's like a new generation version for, and they don't give you any option to upgrade. Like you have to just buy
Yeah.
it full price. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it is. Or the other thing is annoying too is when a game has a PS4 and PS5 version and they don't give you both when you buy it.
Mm-hmm.
That I don't remember what the games were, but that just happened to me like 2 weeks ago. I bought 2 games, and I was like, oh cool, double platinum. And then I went to go look, and it was like, oh no, I only got the PS5 version. And then you go back into the store, and it's like, oh no, you got to buy the PS4 version separately.
It makes
Especially, like-
sense for physical games, but
Yeah, because that's the other thing caring about that is like, you get 2 platinums out of a game if you want to play it twice. But other than that, obviously I wouldn't care if it weren't for the trophy aspect of it. But yeah, sometimes games do that too. They expect you to buy it twice to get both versions. And then there's other games like when I bought I bought Hogwarts Legacy for my wife on my account, and it didn't come to PS4 right away. But when it eventually did come to PS4, I got it for free because they were like, "You bought the PS5 version, here's the PS4 version."
That's
It's like
cool.
it's just crazy that like some game that releases the other version like a year later, they still gave me that for free. But sometimes when you buy them in the store, they're just like, "Oh no, you gotta buy both first."
They're like, nope, fuck you. Buy it again.
Yeah, yeah. That's actually why I replayed that Rhythm of the Gods too, because I had the PS4 version and they gave me a free PS5 version.
Let's they pulled that shit with Persona 5 Royal when they put it out on PS5. You can't upgrade for free. You can't even do like a discounted upgrade like with the Death Stranding.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
I just never got it because I mean I own
Uh,
2 fucking copies for PS4. I have it on PC. I have it on Switch. I'm not buying another fucking copy.
I bought that game too many times.
Yeah.
I do have the PS5 version though, so do I
No,
have
that's where I
the
drew the line. I'm like, fuck this.
yeah, well, I guess to be fair for me it is my favorite game like of all time, so I bought it again because I wanted to play it again and get trophies for it again. So.
Me too. Actually, it's the only game so far that I can think of that I've actually gone out of my way to platinum. I don't really go for that a lot. A lot of times I'll just play through a game and then move on to the next.
Yeah, it's actually funny too, and the reason why too, I'm like, I've bought it more than normally a person would have or should have or have to, is because obviously I had the original the Persona 5, and then I pre-ordered the the collector's edition for Royal when that got announced at GameStop, and then I was like super stoked for it. I was like, oh hell yeah! And then the pandemic happened, and we went in the shutdown a week before, like 11 days before it came out. So they were
Fuck.
like, they delayed my physical copy. So I went and I'm like, well, I want to play this fucking game when it comes out. So I went on the PlayStation
You bought
Store.
it?
And then I bought the digital deluxe of the digital version. Because I was like, because it gave you like a free thing, it gave you like an exclusive theme and all this stuff. So I was like, all right, win-win, whatever. And so I bought that. I bought the standard, the digital version of Royal. Finally, eventually got the collector's edition, and then I pre-ordered the collector's edition, the one more edition for PS5, and then my GameStop didn't get it. Just for whatever reason, pre-ordered it and didn't get it, so I bought the standard, and then finally, eventually did end up getting the one more edition. Buying it, changing my mind because I had it for so long already, returning it, traded in the physical copy, and then bought the digital copy for PS5.
Jesus.
I bought that game a lot. Thankfully, I have been smart and I didn't buy it on the Switch, but I was tempted.
So
I almost did.
I got the original Persona 5 on Steelbook when that came out, and then I think it was like a week or so after they started shutting shit down. Walmart was still up, so I fucking got the Steelbook there, and that was like 2 days before they officially, like, everything got shut down.
You actually just reminded me when we got stimulus checks, I bought the Take Your Heart edition for the original Persona 5. So that's one other
Jesus.
time I bought it too.
So I didn't get that, but I think 2020 for Christmas I had my fucking parents get me the collector's edition for Royal. So I've got 2 steelbooks for Royal for PS4, and then Later on, when they announced it for Switch and PS5 and all that shit, I got the One More Edition for Switch.
Mm-hmm.
I will say the One More Edition, the steelbook that they put out for that,
It's
did not
word.
like it.
It's mediocre. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I returned it. There was nothing in it that I really wanted to like display. So I was like,
Mhm.
I kind of don't want this version anymore. That also I did buy the Japanese collector's edition for Persona 5 as well, because it had like the 20th anniversary of Persona. It had like a 5-disc like CD set and a like a Velvet Room invitation and stuff like that. So I was like, I gotta get this version too. So
Also,
I
I
forgot
like
I had
that
that one too.
I like that it came with the tarot cards and the fucking Akechi bag I used the fuck out of.
Yeah.
But was not impressed with the steelbook.
No, I don't know what they were thinking with that one. Even the Royal one was like kind of okay. The best one is still like the standard Persona 5 one.
Yeah.
Which is
The first-
disappointing because Atlas is usually pretty good at making steelbooks. Like the Catherine Full Body one is
Mhm.
probably still my favorite one.
Yeah, I like that one.
That was a fun game.
I was thinking I kind of want to start another playthrough,
Of Persona or Catherine?
Catherine.
Yeah, I've actually been thinking about that a lot lately too, of replaying that game.
I'm just
Yeah.
trying to decide like what platform, because I did buy the original version through Steam.
Yeah, I keep getting tempted to import the Vita version of it. Because there was a Vita version, but not in the US.
Yeah, and they don't have full body on PC. Which I don't know why that's the case, but
Oh, it's just the original Catherine on PC.
yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
From what I understand, I guess the story's like the tone of it's a little different.
For full body?
The original compared to full body.
Yeah, well, the full body also added a bunch of stuff to the story
A
too.
whole bunch of shit, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I mean, a whole other Catherine too. So, that did that ever come to? I can't remember if it ended up coming to the Switch. Did full body come to the Switch?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
on Switch.
I figured it was. I lose track. I don't really pay attention to Switch other than like the first party stuff.
I got physically the Steelbook edition for PS4, and then I got the fucking digital for Switch.
Yeah, that's another one where I've bought I bought that game so many times because at first I never found the collector's edition. I actually got the collector's edition at Larger Than Life
There you go.
like 2 years ago, because it had everything in it except for the game disc, and they sold it, but they were selling it for $30 just because it was missing the game disc. And I was like, dude, I'll take it. Like everything else was in there except for the game. And I did get the collector's edition for full body when it first came out.
Alright, gents. That's all with 10:30. Yeah. Any last thoughts? I didn't realize it was there. 10:30. Rick had to bounce, so he said have a good night.
Yeah, I'm fucking falling asleep here myself.
Yeah, I'm pretty beat too. So
But I don't know what you guys are doing Sunday, but we're gonna at the shop. I'm bringing in. I got this card game. We're gonna play it. It's a debate card game. You draw character cards and then trait cards, and then you get thrown into a situation and you have to defend yourself and why your character would survive the situation. And
oh, you're
someone
talking about
else-
Super Fight?
Yeah, but I have all the
Yeah, I've played that
expansions.
before.
Can you choose? Do you have to like pull from a deck to
Yep, it's
choose
random.
your
It's all
character?
random.
Okay. Never mind. Because I was gonna say I know an easy way to cheat that. That would just be pick Kiryu
Yeah.
because Tiger Drop negates all damage.
So, but if you guys want to stop by, we're doing it around like 6:30 on Sunday.
Okay, I'll have to see what I'm doing, but we'll probably
They have
try to
like
stop by.
every expansion to it, so
Nice.
I still gotta figure out what the fuck I'm doing with my car, so I don't know if I'll be able to get out. I'd have to get a ride, but I'll let you know. I'll get back to you.
Alright. I was good talking to you guys.
Yeah, you too, man.
Yeah.
Take care.
You
Yeah,
too.
we'll try to do more of these. I've just been
Alright,
fucking
that's
busy
about
as, busy
Yeah.
as hell, man. It's been busy. Yeah. Good night.
That's about it.
That's about it.
Have a good night, guys.
Later, guys.
Take care.